So, I wanted to bring up some food for thought while it's on my mind before I forget. Someone's tired and sleeping on me. I follow Adventures with Purpose, and I've been following him since back in the day when he was just searching for trash. Would try drinks if he found like a Coke still in the thing sealed. He would, for fun, open it and drink it and have a good giggle, and dare other divers to try it with him. That's Jared Lysick. Now, they've grown since from views on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. It's years later, such. He's more well known, he's making money, he gets donations. Regardless of your opinion, I'm going to leave my opinion last and just say what's going on. So, originally, he had been uh, paired up with Sam and all of these other divers, uh, like um, the one with the beard and Chaos Divers and not Chig. Chig is Australia. I can't, my mind's drawn a blank right now because I'm trying to recall all their names. I know them, I just can't do it on call right now. Anyway, all the people that he's been paired up with in diving, Sam left. And he said that just something didn't sit right. We saw that video and we weren't sure exactly what all because he was being respectful and not trying to get too into it. Then came recently now the new verbal charge. A family member of Jared's was trying to allegate that something happened in the past when she was younger, and they were trying to bring charges, allegedly, on something that had happened in the past, which is common for two reasons. A, sometimes it's common because a lot of people, including myself, as someone who's been through traumatic stuff, sometimes you tell someone back then, but they didn't hear you out or take you serious. You drop it until you're an adult. Then it eats at you and you bring it back up later on. That's what I did. I didn't try to bring charges, but I'm still currently, dealing with mental old stuff like working through why didn't I say something. So maybe something did happen. Maybe she just waited till she was an adult because that's how she handled it. The second reason sometimes people say these allegations is just bitter feelings. They see that someone's making money and they want to come up with a reason to try to sue and get the money. Now, we don't know the facts. We don't know. Only God knows, and only the people involved know. Meaning the one accusing and the one that they're accusing of. So, that being said, we're not God. We don't know the facts. Here's the thing. If the accuser, if she's not telling the truth, obviously that'll come to light, and it'll work itself out. Truth always will come to light. And he can continue on. What I want to bring to light is if she is telling the truth, whether he is charged later or charges are dropped, here's what you need to ask yourself. Because he already wins if, obviously she's just lying and everything works out. But here's where it's a lose-lose, but one of the loses can make a change. The other lose just does nothing. The thing I want to ask you is that I want people to think about, instead of harboring anger and going with the revenge route and going with, I want someone to pay. We all want someone to pay for things done and everything. But if you don't know the truth, as the community, the rest of us, What we need to go is, if she's telling the truth and has done what he has done, what she's saying has been done, would you rather him sit in prison, a non-productive citizen who is just going to be getting free meals, free TV, a free exercise gym, free books, free education, free everything? Literally, the only freedom he won't have is seeing his own family. He still gets to have fun in prison. Trust me, they're having fun in prison. I don't know if you know, but go look it up. They smuggle in phones. They get Wi-Fi. They get internet access at a lot of them. To whether it to be learned, to be social. There's a lot changed these days in prison. Anyway, but someone basically live for free in prison and be non-productive, or would you want someone who you might think is guilty but we can't prove? Would you rather them continue regardless of his intentions, regardless if he didn't start this as a positive thing? Maybe it was to make money. Regardless of his intentions, would you rather, because the end result when he does find these people is he has brought closure to all these families who otherwise would not have gotten help, because if someone else was going to help them, they would have already helped them. But obviously these families have not gotten help from other people, just because Adam Brown and you know whoever else out there, they're helping other people. So the cases that Jared's getting are the ones that Jared would get. Now, the other people might eventually get there. They may not. We don't know. But I think the question is, would you rather him pay his dues out of prison and just maybe cut down the funding and make him go back to strictly video view funding? And the only funding he get from other things other than views is if he does sell his, the thing that helps you break out of your car if you do get submerged. So other than that, maybe limit the funding. That way he can't earn interest to pocket, and it only solely fund going searching for these people. So not much room to budget for fun, but limit maybe. But at least if we don't cut off that, he's still bringing closure to families. Because at the end of the day, would you rather him be productive and pay his dues by helping the community and bringing, answers to people, which is a service, regardless of his intentions, like I said? Or would you rather him sit in jail and just be vengeful and be like, I don't care that he helps families. I don't care if he helps another family, and prevent him from ever helping someone else and just put him in prison? What do you do? Sometimes, and this is my opinion, now I'll insert my opinion. So as someone who's been through traumatic events of my own, I don't wish those people ill health. Part of me, when I am mad, back a while back, I was like, you know what, I hope he's dead. There's others that, I hope something has come their way to make them feel whatever. But at the end of the day, honestly, I really hope that it doesn't ever happen to someone else. That from now on, this person is working their ass off. They're suffering by working, and for the rest of their days, they have to pay their dues. Because to me, that is more, when now you're a productive person and you're helping other people because you're learning from your mistakes. So I think I would choose a way to, if he is guilty, to limit sources but allow him to continue this. If he's not guilty, we're going to know, because he's going to fight it tooth and nail. He's going to make sure that whoever is accusing him in return gets put out there on blast for bringing this up, for trying to come for his money, I mean, it's gonna get dug into. We're gonna know. We're gonna know one way or another if it's true or not, and if these accusations are true or not. And that's why you've got to be careful about burning your bridges during investigations. Don't start fights. Don't start name calling, because you might be burning bridges that shouldn't have been burnt. And then when it's all said and done, and you find out, oh, he is innocent, it's too late. You've already said too much. You've already burnt too much. But if you just hold your tongue, no matter what you think happened, just wait it out and see what happens. Because it takes all the facts and all the evidence and all the feelings and actions, reactions. It takes it festering for a while. And the truth will always come to light. And we'll know soon enough. Just give it a couple years. Now that it's out there, and now that accusations are out there, we know one way or another. Either he'll go after her or she'll go after him continually. Because when you're telling the truth, you want the truth to continue to be known. You don't let it go. So, either he'll start defending himself more or she will start defending herself more. But in the meantime, think about it. Would you rather him pay his dues if he was guilty by continue to serve the community? Or would you rather him sit him for free in prison? Either way, regardless, we don't know all the facts. So that's just something to think about. So in the meantime, even if he were guilty, I would suggest you don't have to donate, but don't tear him down to where he wants to quit, because in the meantime, he is serving the community. And anything that helps bring up people that were lost and finding them and bringing them and recovering them, that's still a win. That's still a win for other families. So let's just continue on hoping that people are found. That's a positive.